Last time on Lawful Stupid.
Hey, Laria, we don't want to be rude to you, but, we've got some questions for your boy.
All right, let's get into this. Oh, it must have been 600 years ago now. You are all a part of a team that was mostly successful in saving the world. We worked together, and the three of you helped us find out what was going on. We fought our way, many dying, to the spot where Dr. Brightside was planning his attack. Whatever you did, it caused a great wave of energy to blast an area we're in, and every soldier who fought in the land that day was put under the dragon's curse, into a comatose state, and I woke up sometime later, and my mother, Pagoma, was there with the Grand Dragon, the creator of the dragons, and he placed me in this tower and told me that I would need to be the savior of the world. But what he didn't tell me is it was actually you who would have to be the saviors of the world. I don't know how you got back. I don't know how long I will have to be here on, but things are falling into place.
You see Riz's body change where he's kind of slumped. He stretches and he yawns. Oh, welcome everyone. It's so good to see you.
Oh, no.
It's so good to see you all. I'm Dr. Ryan. It is good to meet you.
I know you, Dr. Ryan. I saw your body at the K&G. We high-fived probably at some point.
That is very strange.
Yeah, it sure is, Dr. Ryan.
Great, so we are understanding that something strange is afoot, and I think that it has absolutely everything to do with the dragon skins.
How do you feel about Lesser Restoration curing amnesia?
I want to play this. Tell me what you do.
He's gonna take a knee and just say, Nova, if you're there, if you're listening, illuminate what is dark. Show me what I can't see. And I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on myself. A light overtakes me as I'm seeing these memories magically. And I just take my blindfold off and I go, we didn't win 600 years ago. We lost.
And you're in the tower with Riz and there's Dr. Ryan, who seems to be a part of him as well. Ilaria has shown up this character you know. And you spent all day asking lots of questions, confused about some of them, surprised by others, but glad to perhaps know more. And as you go up to your rooms that have been laid out for you, you each find on your individual beds something maybe that confuses you, something maybe that is a great reminder of a past life. I don't know. And so what Lucian will find laying on a bed for him is a onesie, like a set of pajamas laid out. And as you look, it looks like a candle that has a hood that you can throw up. And on top of that is a wick with a flame that as you walk would flop back and forth in the wind.
Now when you say a wick with a flame, is it like a cutesy plush flame, or is it on fire and bobbing in front of my face?
Roll for
These 60 rules, man.
It is a cutesy puffy flame.
Okay. Well, I feel adored. You know what? I would put that on personally. Wow, what a great day.
William, you find the long sleeve button up and pants version, but on it, instead of hearts everywhere, it's like a drinking glass with one giant square ice cube and a drink half full
or half empty,
depending on William.
William's a realist. He's asking why it's not blackberry brandy inside.
Yeah, facts.
Well, it looks the color of that.
Oh,
it looks the color. It can be perceived as such. And Miss B, you'll find in yours, it's like a nightgown as thing, and in a few around the edges of a pretty girl's dress. I don't know. My wife has pretty dresses, and the way I see it, it's just
keep describing your wife's pretty dresses. Keep going.
But it's a moonflower. That is the art of this moonflower. So it's kind of like a white glowing-esque flower.
Maybe a little. Maybe the hem is a little white flower ivy.
Yeah, it's kind of like this video for you video viewers. It's like this.
How cute! How lovely! That's like a lattice, huh?
Yes. And it's made of really nice silk.
What's mine made out of?
Really nice silk.
What's billiards made out of?
Actual like
cotton.
glasses. No, actual glass.
Actual glass.
Wool. It's so itchy.
Yes, wool.
What's billiards made out of? Fire.
It's itchy wool,
Probably be comfortable.
but his came with like a giant thing of brandy, so he doesn't care. He's just drunk, so it's fine. You don't itch when you're drunk.
So hell yeah.
Or at least you don't remember
Don't
it
itch when
anyways.
you're drunk.
You know anything when you're drunk.
Yeah. That's a sticker right there. A glass. It says,
It is.
You
don't itch when you're drunk. Or you don't, and just underscore, and you can write. It's like a chalk piece, so you can write whatever you want and erase later.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
it's
you
a
don't
glass
blank when you're
etched that you get with an expo marker that you can write as you're drinking and then erase.
Oh, party
lovely.
favors for sure.
You're welcome. It's pretty good.
Well, you're the merch manager. Make it happen.
I am. You
Pass.
talking to me? Wait. Oh no, that's. I was
Pass.
like, I don't do anything.
I
Well,
don't think we can even do glasses. Let me go check. Anyways, so why don't we record while I do
we
this?
can outsource that.
Stupid me like goes on and gets sunglasses. Okay.
Stupid.
And so you all drift off to sleep, however long that might take you. Some course of the night, Miss B, you go into a dream state. And what you see before you is this black canvas of just emptiness. And then you see a white light come into focus, hazy at first, as it begins to clear edges begin to make a shape of some humanoid figure, like a dragonborn. At the same time, you see it shifting into all these different races you've seen, some maybe you haven't seen. And it lands on a sun elf.
I don't know that kind of elf.
Sun elf that you recognize as Sanjay, your father.
What?
And this elf begins to wave his hands much like a conductor would in a band. And as he begins to do this, a white light begins to bounce to the rhythm of his hands. And then as he spins his hand as if to move it into a circle, and it does begin to move in a circle around him. So one hand is spinning and the other is bouncing. And then another light comes into view. This one blue, and then another red, one rust color, and one is even so dark. Is it Icor or Icor?
It's technically Icor, but it sounds like it should be Icar, right? No, it's Icor. It's fucked up.
So black Icor. It's so black that even in the darkness you're in, it's visible as another orb that is bouncing and swaying around. And he kind of pulls his fingers like together and apart to slow them down a little bit as they circle around him. And then he speeds it up faster, faster, faster. And it's almost like these orbs are even blurring together into one large white light until it becomes a rainbow spinning around him. And then he stops, staccato. And now these shapes are no longer just orbs. They are varying races that you would know to be the representations, perhaps, even in old lore, of the various gods that represent the elementals. And the figures all seem to be looking at this middle figure, your father, for whatever reason, and they bow down to it. And then the figure, Sanjay, that you know to be your father, looks at you, and he smiles. You can interact in this dream, if you'd like.
Oh, she's very confused. She's like, what is going on?
He says, "Can you hear it?" And as he says that, you begin to hear a melody in your head. Can you hear it? The beautiful melody that exists when all my children are together. And as he opens his hands to look left and right, they still stay on their knees, bowing to him. And then he'll point to Eshi, or this white, not Eshi, excuse me, Nova, this white light, and she'll disappear. And then this cacophony overtakes you, and your head begins to scream in pain. Perhaps even you fall to the ground.
Do I wake up?
No.
If it had no. Everything sucks.
It sucks.
This is the worst dream.
He claps his hands together. And Nova is back, and the beautiful music comes back into view. And he says, when the balance is gone, the world is tossed into calamity. Restore balance. Find me. And then you hear a knock at your door, and you're awakened to this knock.
Yeah, she'll wake up. Kind of like... I feel like that would be a stressful dream. She would just be up and kind of sweaty and gross. And she'll be like, yes, come in. Who?
And you see none other than the maybe timid, it's creeping around.
I think you see
first.
I think you see Lucian and William roll up in their pajamas, and Lucian has his blindfold on, and he's covering William's eyes with his hand outstretched. He's, Miss B, shh, Miss B, are you there?
Yeah. Yes. And she'll look at them and maybe bring them in. It's like, what are you doing?
Hey,
not looking, that's for sure.
Definitely not looking. Are you decent?
Yes.
Okay. Then he removes his hand from William's eyes slowly and also still has a blindfold on. Good. Hey, so we got real bad heebs about this whole situation, and we're kind of confused, and we thought maybe team meeting?
Yeah, let's do that. She'll like show her room, I guess.
Yeah, Lucian climbs up the wall and hangs from the rafters. He's hanging out. He's having a great time. He's doing monk shit. He does a flip. He's hanging out there. He's doing like
typical
sit-ups while he hangs from the rafters by his legs.
I didn't realize Nightcrawler had joined our team. Okay, it's fine.
You know, always be searching for gains. That's my motto. Who the fuck was that?
What did you want to talk about?
Hey, so can we trust any of this?
Nope.
I have a hard time believing it. I feel the need to go and confirm back at home.
Which one is home?
Either,
Where's home?
Yeah.
What is home?
If we're going towards the scale in Mappelly, correct. My home, Angel's Cove, is somewhat nearby. Wouldn't be too much of a detour, but elves live quite some time. I'd maybe be able to find a friend or family member that might still be around.
Oh, something they can corroborate the story we're hearing here, huh?
It may not be my children, but someone else.
Don't they think you're like long dead though? Don't they think you're like 600 years dead?
If that would most likely be the case, but she'll go shuffle through her things and she'll pull out like a little cloak hooded thing and put it on, and it's one of Velrun's magical items where it kind of makes you think you don't remember a person or not.
Oh, yeah, like if you know the person, it kind of makes you think that you don't know
muddled.
them.
Yeah.
But if you don't know the person, you think like, hey, you look vaguely familiar, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool item, actually.
It's very cool. Wait a second. Who are you? Who is this person? Hey, William? William? I feel unsafe.
Yeah, you're safe. It's fine.
William, who is the stranger?
I'm not sure.
She'll put the hood down.
Oh,
it's a
look
friend.
at the
Miss
two
B, there was some stranger here.
Yeah, there was a stranger here. We didn't know.
Oh, it's like a hood that casts disguise self, so you look like somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone from my village would know the both of you, but at least I'd be able to hide myself.
Are we famous because we did stuff 600 years ago? there gonna be like statues of us?
Yeah, I'm probably famous, but not for the good reasons.
Are you wanted in any countries?
Probably. I mean, seems like something I would have done.
Well, okay. Well, here's
At this point, I'm not sure.
there's a list of people that I trust in the world right now. Are you ready to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1,
Of course.
Breeze. Number 2, Miss B. Number 3, William. And Breeze isn't here right now. That's the end of the list. And Breeze isn't here right now. So you guys are the only people that I trust. So I say we go get a scale for sure, and we just know where it is. And we don't tell anybody else because I don't really trust the Ganji, and I don't really trust Riz either because it's weird. He says he knows stuff that we don't know, and then even like I did stuff so that magic so that I would remember, which I can do on you guys tomorrow if you want me to. But it still doesn't add up. So we should just like maybe just leave right now. Maybe we just leave now and get a head start and then just go get a scale and then we know it's safe. And then we can hit your town up on the way back. And we can see your family and do all that maybe.
I feel like that's a viable plan. She'll look to William.
I have questions. First question. Did you say you were from Angel's Cove?
Yes.
Okay, good. Angel's Grove is different. Great. The other question is, I'm not familiar with Angel's Cove. Wait, am I DM?
Roll a history check.
Ooh, yes. I've been waiting for that. I mean, I'm bad at them, but I'm worldly.
I've been really
so.
trying to find places to give more rolls because I guess the game's about
17.
17.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
See, originally what I was going to do is just tell you no, but this is where
Oh, great.
dice
I was gonna say no.
Well, I heard they do it in 5e, so I was like, let me just do a throwback.
Oh, yeah. Just roll it in. Okay.
We should maybe make this do this
Roll
more
it in.
often.
Yeah, this might flip things up a
That's
bit.
my word, yeah.
Makes it more gamey.
With a 17, through your travels, you know that you're a well-traveled. No matter what history this is, you know that you're well-traveled.
Yeah, sure. Toss away my timeline, got it. And all my memories and hopes and dreams.
You've heard that there's like this, like almost like Land of Milk and Honey-esque place that exists in the world. Ironically, it's called Angel's Cove. I don't know if you guys would know what angels are here. I guess whatever.
We call him Deva, but yeah.
Yeah, it for you, it's like, oh, that's a good story, but that doesn't exist.
Sure. Well, I mean, so how's that different? Anyways, real quick question though. What is like the culture level? Are they like laid back farmer style, like countryside, or is it like hustle
Angel's
bustle
Cove?
city? Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's the land of the.
Do they have like an established government? Are they known for being like put together? Very laid back. Got it. Rural even.
They're mythical. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a
This is Candyland.
Yeah, like
Miss
if
B's
you could
from
go
so
there.
Candyland.
it's fake. Got it. All right. So no. We hear stories about it. So like anybody who's not from there thinks it's like
She's
bullshit
from
or
the Fae,
the storybooks.
the Fae courts. She's from.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I stand by the first one, which is not my Power Rangers joke, and then I say, "You're from the storybook place, then."
Angel's Cove?
Yeah.
It's not a storybook. It's hidden.
Lucian's up there just doing curls. No, I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Real quick question. Do you guys keep records there? Is that something you guys do in your storybook place?
But like,
You know, like obituaries?
sorry.
No,
No, I'm
like
thinking
your-
about paperwork, and I'm like, oh no, they all lose.
Yes, full circle, baby.
Yeah, does everybody
no,
lose paper like you?
All of our
Is that a
writings are
trait?
lost.
No, the town elders keep track of everything, of the historical events of everything that happens.
So if like somebody dies, that's recorded?
It should be.
Somebody goes missing, that's recorded? I just asked because if we go there, we're going to... you know what? Actually, I want to go there anyways. I forgot this was a storybook place. I need to go. Storybook places have storybook alcohol. Put it on my bucket list. I'm in. My questions are irrelevant.
Is this literally like a list of things to get buckets of and drink?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm good to go. Let's go get that scale. I want to go get magical liquor.
She will shoo them out the room. I was like, well, I need to change.
Oh,
Go,
okay.
go.
Well,
Oh, we're not going in our... No, I'll go change. Sure.
Wait, is this now canon? You guys are running out for the rest of the campaign in your candle suit and your drink glass. Mighty.
Oh, if we're going to meet people, that's fine.
Lucian just does a flip and then he's changed because I'll use a key point for it.
And it's folded. It's like folded already. Like
it's back on his bed, folded like 3 stories up.
okay, let's do this. So you get your things together as quietly as possible. Can you all roll a stealth check for me?
We did ask to roll dice.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean?
I don't have D&D Beyond open, so if you just tell me what you got there.
July, got it.
I'm doing pretty good. Rolled myself an 8.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You get an 8, Emily?
No, I got a 19.
I think it's above average in 6E.
Okay. You almost just like float down.
Group check.
Oh.
You don't have to. That's an optional rule. Not that you're going by 5E anyways.
Yeah, it's actually not an optional rule in 6E. You have to.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Did you guys sneak another rule in there? Okay,
that.
so I'll say with group check, you are able to make it back like through the trap door, down to the stairs to the bottom. And standing at the bottom is a white-haired elf, and she's kind of leaning against the building. And she says, yeah, I figured I would go ahead and get out of here as well. I just wanted to say bye. It was nice to meet you. And good luck.
Nice to meet you too, Ilaria. If our paths cross later and you need some help, just let me know.
Yeah, well, good luck. I'm off to see the wizard, and we'll see what goes from there.
I hope you get home.
Careful of yellow bricks, though.
Noted. This world is very strange.
Agreed.
When you get where you're going, is there anybody waiting for you?
There's a few people waiting for me. Perhaps.
Well, make sure you tell them how much you missed them.
Well, I've had plenty of time to do that. Can't wait. All right. Well, be careful. And she heads south. What you know to be due south. And I'll say it was probably 3 o'clock in the morning. So you walk for about 4 hours, and the sun begins to peek its little head up and shine some light on this landscape. And you're kind of higher up, like on a ridge, and you can see down into this valley, and there is just a beautiful river that flows through there. It's actually called Milk River. Go ahead.
Bear in mind that, we're going to be a few feet actually elevated with a higher vantage point, me and MSB, because we are going to be on Tensor's floating disc while William walks us across.
So can you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah, I'd love to. With advantage because I'm so high up. Hooray!
And you can actually roll with advantage as well, William, because you're such a nice guy.
I don't even know that I have that spell anymore, but I'll check.
No.
I rolled a 21.
Oh man.
Or a 20 without a dirty 20 without advantage. I rolled a 17 and an 8.
I'll roll that all the same.
Landscape is still beautiful. It's not much different, being as high up as you are. But this is
kind of takes away. Ooh,
I guess I can roll again with advantage.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
nice guy advantage. It's your nice guy advantage.
Do you still want a regular perception check from me?
Yeah.
26.
Natural 20. 26.
Not natural.
The fuck?
It can't be natural.
Yeah, this is probably the most beautiful place you've ever seen. I don't know if you've ever been here in this particular trails or on this ridge, but I don't know if it's noteworthy of even talking about.
Hey, Devin.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a little DM tip. If you do a roll and then you're like, oh shoot, this actually roll doesn't matter no matter how high you get, give them something. Be like, oh, you spot some plants, they might be medicinal. some herbs for later. It doesn't have to mean anything, but just give him something.
Okay.
Give her
okay.
She rolled a 26. Give her
No,
something.
you know what? Here we go. You see down below you. There's like in the middle of what seems to be nowhere, or even not a real good place to have this. There's a stand, like a wooden, almost like a kid would build like a lemonade stand. So it's kind of just tossed together, and it says "All my wares." And there's a man in a green pinstripe suit, and he's got a top hat that is also green, a mustache, and he's a shorter, dumpier, gnome-looking fellow, and it's like you're on a slope, and he's looking up at you expectantly.
Man, I'm glad we rolled so good for this. We would have missed this guy otherwise.
Listen, I was just digging through my notes, like things I need to touch on at some point. Perfect. You forced my hand.
You did it. Yeah. Now I feel like I made this happen.
She'll
I
point
approach
out
the dumpy-looking gnome. Oh, I guess I don't see him. My best.
No, you.
No, only.
I'm so
only,
excited.
I would say that you would. I mean, yeah, we'll do that. Let's say
We all rolled over 20.
Yeah. You're going down to him,
I
William?
guess we are.
I
See him. Oh yeah.
I thought, is this not our guest character?
It's not.
No.
I approach the dumpy-looking gnome.
He rubs his hand. He's like, whoo, welcome to my wares. My name's Wachowski. What can I get for you? And then he snaps his finger a few times, and there are several things that pop up on this. And there's one that's like a glove, looks like a mechanical glove on what would be the top of your hand. There's like this circle that's kind of glowing. Almost looks like an Iron Man type, just like the hand portion of it. There is a backpack, a normal looking backpack that's sitting on there.
That's a nice backpack.
There is several like potion bottles, or bottles, you don't know what they are. They're just liquids inside different colors. And he's like, oh, and then there's like the head of like this dog looking creature, like an automaton looking thing.
What? Like a little hound?
Like a wolf,
like a hound dog?
maybe?
Like a wolf.
Like a wolf?
Yeah.
And what's this guy's name?
Wachowski.
Okay. So there's the wolf head. There was the Iron Man gauntlet. What was the middle one? I'm sorry.
A normal looking backpack.
Just a backpack.
Yeah, just a
I don't know. If that bitch doesn't
Backpack.
say Jansport on it, I'm not interested. Lifetime warranty.
It says Gin Sport.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a Gin Sport backpack.
Okay.
Well, hi there. And he takes his blindfold off to take a peek, puts it back on. Friend?
Oh, friends indeed. You'll get the friend discount today. What can I get for you?
What do you got?
Everything here is what I have currently. However, and he kind of leans in as if there is anyone else to hear you. I can get you whatever you need.
Whatever. Like whatever?
What about my memories? That's something you can buy?
I travel here, there, about everywhere, and well, you tell me what you want, and I'll find you. I can make that happen for the right price.
So I tell you that I want an electric scooter.
Oh, and he like snaps his fingers, and a pad out pops into his hand, and a large, too extravagant feather. It's like a giant, purple feather pin.
Oh, it's not something I actually want. But say I wanted an electric scooter, I would tell you that. And you'd say electric scooter. I don't even know what that is personally, friend.
Electric scooter. I'll find
But you
it.
would go and find that, and then how would
Yes.
I have to come back here to this mountainside?
Oh, no. We will cross paths. I'm a path crosser.
Okay. So
Yes,
what can you tell me about your wares that you got on display here, friendo?
Okay, power glove, or that's what it's called, wherever it's from. What you can do is the front side, also, and as he picks it up, like the fingers fall forward and he kind of lifts them up so you can see. There's on the other side as well a circle with a light on it. He says, when you wear this, you can shoot a beam of light 30 feet out in a direction, and that's going to do 2d8 damage is what it's going to do there. But the
Moderate
back
amount of
side,
damage.
if when you squeeze that light in the front, the back becomes an illuminating light that will light up in 30 feet around you in like a sphere. You know, so you see a bad guy in the dark, and then you blast him, and then you keep going. It does need to recharge. You get 2 of those a day.
Makes sense.
What about this backpack?
This is actually just my backpack, and he puts it on.
Got any cool stuff in it?
I have lots of cool things in it.
Are they for sale?
Well, I mean, you gotta tell me what you want, and I'll see if I have
Well,
it.
the sign does say all my wares.
It's a weird game.
So I thought all your wares would be for sale.
They are, but there's so much stuff in here. And he goes, okay, for example, and he sets it down, and he begins just pulling, like, just things are coming out, and like
So Tinker's
shelves
pack, I
falling.
see.
I mean, just like ship wheels,
Yeah.
other things are just coming out, and he's like, you get what I'm saying? And as quickly puts it all back in.
Okay, what about this metal head?
Okay, this is a collector's item, sort of. You would need the rest of it, and there's some sort of life-giving orb that goes in the middle, makes it tick. It's more of an antique. You might be able to find some way to use it.
Okay. But also, I can tell you anything that I want, and you'll go get it.
Yes.
Huh.
Miss B is just watching his hands because she doesn't trust him at all. She's just like, they're going to get stolen from nothing.
And you don't need any payment up front.
Oh, payment. Let's see. Stand by. I'm finding my notes on the payment.
Okay.
So if I were to tell you to get me a white dragon scale, that's something you could acquire?
White dragon scale. I can tell you I don't have it in stock now, but I will find it for you.
Okay, perfect. When did you... I mean, yeah. Great.
Okay, anything specific it needs to do? Size? Looking at what are we talking about here?
I was led to believe that these are rare. So it shouldn't be a... How big do I want it? How small do I want it? Do I want it to breathe fire?
A rare white dragon scale.
These-
Check.
They seem very normal to you?
Oh, I'm sure it is somewhere.
Okay, great.
I'm well traveled, so to say.
I'm picking up what I'm gobbling up what you're spitting out, my friend. Okay, great.
Gross.
Yeah, I know. I don't want you to go get a white scale anymore. I've determined I understand what you do. How much is that power club thing?
Yeah, see, the problem is I don't take traditional money. What do you use here?
Coins?
Gross. Our bodies mostly.
No, I don't want any skin in the game. Not
Weird.
not a method of payment in this world
Today.
Yeah.
today. Not on the side of this cliff or mountain or whatever hill. Anyways, I trade in things similar values, perhaps. Or if you bring me several things that would equate, obviously, to what I think these are worth, I could tell you generally how many pieces of equipment you would need of rarity, common items, rare items, extremely rare items, for what you're asking.
So you're looking for like magic items from our worlds to go sell in other worlds?
Yeah. Go
Well-
take up to the red door. Yeah.
Yeah, shift there.
All right. Cool. Neat.
Twisted. He's just working on his mustache. You guys think about what you're doing.
I don't think I have anything to trade.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got plenty of
here's the
things.
great thing. You tell me what you want. I'm gonna go get it, and then we will cross paths again.
Oh.
But you must have something to trade, or I still can't give you your thing.
Sure.
Oh, perfect.
Does that seem fair, everyone?
Yeah. I like that. Well, I'm looking for something that can heal people that are hurt.
Something that can heal the hurt?
Yeah, people that are hurt.
People, that's important. Can heal people.
Yeah, not like animals. Probably, I won't need that very much.
It's like a monkey's paw situation.
And then just as much as that can happen is good. Because I have blessed by some touches of Nova that I can do some healing, but I can only do so much. So if I had more, I would welcome that.
Okay, I'll need one decently rare item, or potentially a favor. I'll deal in favors. So we'll just see when the time is right if you're willing to accept.
I've determined I know what I want, little man.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, great. I want a magical item, and/or I imagine what it is, but here's what I want it to do. I want images in my head to be able to be written down onto paper.
Be written onto paper. Wait, so like a photograph? Oh wait, do you know what a photograph is?
I'm not sure.
I think I have a thing you might enjoy.
No, I mean, to be clear, so you know how some people are really, really good at the image they have in their head and then putting that on paper?
Yes.
I want to take the image I have in my head and put that on paper with magic.
So just transfer the image to paper magically.
Yeah, I don't want to have to learn. I don't want you to come back with a book on how to draw.
Well, I could easily teach you.
Oh, but no books, no books.
No, I don't
drawing.
have time for that. Can I be drunk and learn art? No, that's not how that works.
Drunken art.
No, stop
What
it.
if he brought back? What if he brought back like a staff that made you like really good at drawing while you held it?
I still don't want that. I don't want to do it.
What if it was a small staff that while you held it,
yeah, and then you dipped it in ink.
I hate everything.
I think I have just the thing. That will be 3 common items, 1 rare, or a favor.
Weird. Okay, yeah, you bring me that item. We'll negotiate, little man.
Great. Wachowski's the name.
Oh,
Trade to the game.
I have more things that I want.
Okay. Well, let's see from the lady. Take turns here.
Oh, no thank you. I'm just watching these two.
Interesting.
You don't want anything this week?
Yeah, she's our mom.
She'll just nod.
It feels pretty non-committal. It feels like you could just tell him, and like he'll go find it. Like you don't have to buy it.
Oh
later,
no,
right?
I don't even want to tell him to go get me something. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's how the devil gets you too.
That's
Do you
possible.
have anything that'll make me
magic.
punch good?
Punch good.
Well, here's the thing. So like Breeze, he taught me how to use, and this doesn't come up a lot, but Lucian pulls out a pair of nunchucks from his bag. He's like, Breeze taught me how to use these real good. But now I've got, well, this is kind of weird, but and then I'll use my monk ability, Way of the Astral Self, to make my giant cosmos arms, which descend out of the blackness of the ether, and pull a cigarette from my pocket and put it in my mouth and light it. And I was like, hey, do you have like big nunchucks?
Ooh, so as you do that into like the ethereal blackness, he quickly grabs 2 stars out, and he says,
I think one of my big hands slaps him.
and it throws back in. He's like, ooh, very, 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 very good.
I think he like crosses his arms across his big arms across his chest defensively.
I can tell you that if you are able to trade me some of those stars, we could probably do more business. But another time. So punch good item.
Big nunchucks is what
big nunchucks.
Big space nunchucks.
Got it. Space nunchucks. Nothing is too great for me. Wachowski. All right. Anything else? I will be on my way.
Hey,
no,
Wachowski,
but safe travels, Wachowski.
Do people call you what you want, Wachowski? Because if not, they should.
Yes, but they say what you want, what you really, really want. And that's what I asked them. But yeah, so it's what you want, Wachowski.
Okay.
See, I would have called you Wowkowski because I'm so wowed by your customer service.
Great, thank you.
You should probably have it on your
I
business
will
cards.
expect a
That would
discount
be
for your
eight. That would be
marketing.
8 magical items.
Yeah.
He says,
That'll be
well-
3 common magical items or 1 rare one.
I have a poor man's patent on.
Yeah, why don't we call that
Wachowski.
even? You just bring me my map tool.
Give me some big nunchucks and we'll talk about your branding. It's me, your new social media campaign advisor, Lucian Bright.
all right, well, I'll be on my way. Madam, are you final on no items needed?
No, thank you. She will start walking away before the guy does.
Okay, have a great... Gentlemen, it was a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you soonish.
Hey, Devin,
Yes.
I'm real fucked up right now. My last name is Bright. My name is Lucian Bright. Hey, did I get a physical description of what Brightside looks like? He doesn't look like my dad, does he? My dad didn't add side to his name and become an evil doctor, did he?
No one will ever find out who I
First
am.
of all,
No.
Okay, fair enough.
you shouldn't have said no. Should have left it open-ended.
That DM tip.
Shut that door. Yep.
DM tip.
You solved my campaign puzzle.
Oh no!
Shut. All right.
Will that be
William
all, gentlemen?
follows her.
Yeah, later on we'll
William
catch
walks
you.
away.
Awesome.
If anyone looks back as they're walking away, you hear the sounds of like construction going on as he tears down his pack, and he's throwing all of the wood from the stand into his backpack and the old wares, and then he like tries to walk away, but he looks back over his shoulder and he looks left and right. He jumps into the backpack himself and pops out of like existence. So let's do a
Weird.
perception check to see who sees that. That's for the audience who is
Oh,
always
that's for
on
the
scene.
audience.
Miss
You tell me
B
if it's
don't
above
give
passive.
a fair.
Yeah. I got a 13 as my passive. There's no way William's actively looking for that. So if 13 catches it, great.
It
I
does
rolled,
not.
I rolled a 22.
Yes, that does catch it.
I have an 18 passive.
Yes, that does catch it.
But I am also wearing a blindfold.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like you.
I hear it pop out of existence.
And you go.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay.
A weird noise.
I was
Does anyone
pretty
else
good
want to
one.
roll a perception check and do real good?
Miss B don't care.
Kind of.
Don't you ever do? No. Great. One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. You travel on. By this time, the sun has come up much more. A couple hours more, you make your way. As you do, you begin to see these gigantic, and when I say gigantic, I mean like 30 foot, and they're different versions of these giant metal architecture things jutting out of the ground. Some have vines that have traveled up and down and around, covering it. Moss, it has attached itself to a lot of these. They're all pretty messy looking, but as you continue to walk, you come into a smaller village. But what you'll notice is there's like some smoke that is puffing up from this one point in the village. Coming to town, the houses are made of brick. The ground here is paved and is with cobblestone. People are milling about. They're dressed in sort of like, top hats, jackets, pretty nice stuff. And you make your way to, where do you want to go? I'm not going to force you to go anywhere. This is town. You've got typical stuff here, some shops for food, snacks, may have some item stores here. But you know that where that smoke is coming from is the train depot.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get to is on the train, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What city are we in?
It's just called, hold on, I had the name.
City Town 1.
It's called Mishmash, actually.
I love Mishmash.
Who the fuck named this town?
Your
I'd
mom.
like to go to the general store and buy the magnet for this town, please and thanks. Otherwise, I'm down for the train station.
Oh, yes. Okay. The guy says, welcome. Welcome to Mishmash. What can I do for you?
Do you happen to have the magnet
You did this
stand?
yourself.
Absolutely. And he kind of spins this thing on the counter and he says, we got mini magnets. We're the first train this side of the Honey River.
Oh,
Is there a river made out of honey?
No, it's just called the Honey River.
Oh, that's a bummer.
why is it called the Honey River? Like, as she, like, picks through.
Well, honey.
Well, actually, so south of here is a big plantation of cows, and they actually, the milk goes into the river, so it's kind of like a white. I don't know why the cows pump the milk into the water, and they collect the water, distill the milk out, and they call it the land flowing with milk and honey.
So it's not called the Milk River, it's called the Honey River?
Yeah, I don't make it up. I've just been here for a long time.
You don't make it up. Okay.
That's a little
Good
misleading.
And he says, this one's a favorite. And he pulls out this magnet, and there's like two young dudes, like arms crossed, standing in front of this giant, like newly constructed train.
Mhm.
And he says, aren't they handsome? And he winks as he hands it to you.
Oh, most
And
definitely.
you can tell that one of them is him as a young man.
Who's the other one? Anybody Lucian recognizes?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I got beef with train people. Lucian's got
Trains
long-standing,
cannot be trusted.
taggart train people beef.
She'll flip it around to see where the price is on the sticker so she can just pay it.
It's 10 silver.
Sure, a gold piece, that's fine. Lucia, do you want any of the candy?
Isn't that a tenth of a gold piece? Isn't it 100 silver to get to a gold?
I thought it was 10 silver to a gold, and then 10 copper to a silver.
I thought it was 100.
I think it's
I don't
100
know.
I
both
thought it was
ways.
10.
I could be fucked up.
Money doesn't really matter in this world, so you give him 10
10
silver.
silver.
He says, enjoy.
No, it's totes 10.
You're thinking 100 because of WoW.
Ginge, can you cut that out so that we're right?
No, I think it was 103.5.
Oh, well, 6E, it's 100 again.
Get right!
Gosh darn it.
I was making up
Thank
the
you, Avon, for
3.5
correcting
one.
us.
Man, I was trying to be cute here and buy Lucian some candy. He didn't want any. That's fine. We'll leave.
I want candy.
I asked you if you wanted any.
Did you?
Yeah,
When?
like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I want some.
Motions to whole candy bar.
Oh, yeah, what kind of candy bars do you like, Lucian?
Is it candy bars or is it a bar filled with candy?
It's candy bar.
Okay. He likes toffee, molasses, anything with almonds, honeyed almonds, perhaps. If there's anything like that, he's gonna go for nougat. He's a fan of nougat. Lucian likes dolce de leche. Lucian likes
These are called
cinnamon.
The mishmash bars.
That sounds like it's got a little bit of everything, and I'll take it.
It does.
It's just the leftover bits from the rest of the candy they made, coated in
Well,
chocolate.
it's a toffee mishmash, so they kind of have like some like main ingredients are in all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but this one is a toffee
like
flavored mishmash.
pizza combos.
Yes. And there you go. Anything else you'd like to get?
I'm good.
Do they sell little conductor's hats for children?
Yes, I mean they have like all like train and.
I just start knocking them on the
train-
ground. Anything related?
No, better idea, better idea.
Fuck trains. Fuck trains.
Miss B looks at
24
Lucian and be like, why don't we get William one of those?
They have like monocles, like the like conduct like a monocle.
Do they have a red one?
No,
Can I make it red with magic?
you can.
If I convince Nova that this monocle in its unadulterated perfect state should be red, can I then cast mending on it to fix what's broken? It's not redness.
No, I'm drawing a hard line with the red hat. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check 60. God's powers, top hats. Here it is.
No, it's monocles.
Yeah,
it's monocles.
explicitly do not allow players to change
That's on top
color.
hats, but we're talking about monocles.
Oh shoot. Still no.
Oh shoot! Dang it! Fire truck.
Get it anyway
Yeah.
for him. Anyway.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to buy? William, are you just like watching these, or what are you doing?
Oh no, I'm not there. I went to a liquor store.
You should have tried to trade in your soggy slippers for credit with the bad man.
No, he's gonna bring me what I want. Then I'm gonna give him the soggy slippers.
Oh, I see.
I already thought about that.
I'm with you, homie.
Those things piss me off.
I was just flashbacking. I was like, what magical items can I give this nerd? And I was like, soggy slippers would be good.
You do, in fact, get some brandy. It's called Mishmash brandy.
It's full of just it's a glass of brandy with a pan full of potpourri just thrown into it.
It's not great, but it's also not terrible. It will get you by.
That's the only thing they had is mishmash brandy.
No, they've got some different ales here that they make themselves. It's called Long Black Train Ale is like one of theirs. It's a dark beer. I know that's a dark ale. I know that's a conundrum there, but it is.
What is there special to this area?
They have rainbow bowls. Is there something on the menu?
No, that sounds stupid. What else?
It does. They've got.
Do they have any tiefling water? Do they have any hard liquor with
I'm just asking
enough
for unique
juice
shit to this town. That's it. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, they've got
If not, that's fine.
smoked wine.
And you can say nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't have to answer.
No, I'm just gonna.
like,
Now I'm trying to world build out
What,
right now.
what is smoked wine? Tell me more about that.
So smoked wine is actually, I don't know why they decided to do this, but it's normal wine fermented. They take it in these large glass, like really thin glass casks or whatever, and they place it over the like chimney of like the trains, and as it wraps up and around, it gives it like a little smoky flavor to it as well.
cool.
Takes some
drinking
getting
cool.
used to,
Got
but
it.
people
Answer.
love it here. It's actually probably the drink that people drink the most.
All right, so I'm gonna get 2 bottles of the smoked wine, and then I don't know, like I don't know what the travel form of these ales are, but they're
They get like leather
Like a growler.
pouches.
Like a growler.
Yeah, get a growler.
Yeah, I'll take 2 growlers.
They're all tiny and bear shaped, and when you open them, they growl.
Yes.
Nah, I need the big version. I need the mama bear growlers then.
You have it costs obviously double what the baby one does, but you get that.
Sure.
Well, it's
you're
baby,
like
Papa, and
Mama
Mama
bear.
is little.
Yeah.
Mama's
Alright,
the
what does
big
that
one.
cost me?
Nobody messes with Mama Bear.
That'll be 2 gold.
Yeah, sure, I bet.
You all have 10. Remember, I gave you 10 gold.
I have 224. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Oh
some.
yeah, because I gave you the thing. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm still waiting for the check in the mail from when we won that competition.
No, we got that money.
We've been waiting a long time. That city is gone.
Wait.
I waited 600 years before. I'll do it again, motherfucker.
do it again.
Lucian will just be here waiting for that money.
Noted. All right, yeah, I'm good. I go to the train station.
Yeah,
Choo choo.
meet them there.
Okay. And you go to the window where you have seen a line behind a few others. You see them buying tickets as well, and you see that the next train is leading to Prim to the east, and it leaves in about 15 minutes. And I would say that you maybe you see a map, and it kind of shows you where these set of tracks run. And you see Mappelly up on that map, and so you see it leads in that general direction. On train, it's about a week journey on train to Prim. And then it looks like from Prim, that's where the track's in, and you'd have to take a trek or cart or something up into Mappelly.
Okay.
And it's your turn at the window, and the woman says, how many tickets?
3.
and she presses a button on this like antique machine, and every time she presses it, a ticket pops up, and she rips it off, and rips those off, and says, "That'll be 15 gold."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I'll
pay it.
five.
Or 5 apiece is what she essentially saying 5 apiece. So,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
each pay, she hands you your tickets. She says, "Please enjoy your ride on Ginger Streets East."
Real quick, is there a fortune-telling wall in this train?
Excuse me, sir.
Do you have a fortune-telling wall in this train?
We do not, sir. Sorry, I will ask.
No, it's fine.
Get one.
In fact, no, it's probably better that you don't dabble in that type of devil magic. That's fine. Just checking.
Great. Have a great day, sir. Enjoy your trip on Ginger Streets East.
Thanks. What'd you say your name was?
Karen.
I haven't met any of those I've liked so far, but you seem great.
Great. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your trip on Ginger Streets East.
Now she's afraid we're gonna have a bad review.
Ginger Street East. Got it.
Let's get onto the train. Paint us a picture, Devin.
Yeah, paint me a beautiful tapestry.
You get on this train, and the first one is a blue car, and as you,
It's so blue.
it's a normal. This train is a little bit. It's a passenger car built for passengers. The seats look velvety. They're black. Just nothing
They're
super descriptive about them. Nope, all black, velvety.
All blue.
They look very cushiony. There's enough room for two people to walk down the aisle of this train at the same time.
Finally, it's time, William. Walking down the aisle.
You can sit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 12 kind of benches on each side, so 24 benches total with the aisle. Of course, as you got onto the train, you looked down, and there were probably 20 or 30 cars on this train. Maybe half of them are passenger cars. Some other ones where they're loading up luggage for individuals who have that or whatever they might be sending back to Prim as far as packages, crates, potentially smoked wine, any number of things.
So we can snag like a private car, yeah?
You could.
So you said this is a week-long journey?
It will be, yes.
Is there an option for a private room?
Oh yeah. So James, I said, and so if you
private car and private room are different.
Well, so these are. So there will be a. We'll say that there's a car that has beds in it, but not like
Sleepers,
a large room.
essentially.
Yeah, sleepers.
Yeah, it's like think Harry Potter going
Double
to the fucking
bunk.
Hogwarts.
Yes.
Yeah, where you got 2 seats and a place to put your shit and a door.
Yep.
Does those exist?
Yeah. This train has
Did our
that.
15 gold get that?
No, you'd have to go back and upgrade.
I go back. I got time.
Oh, great to see you again,
I
sir.
don't want to have the whole fucking conversation if you
I
don't
do,
want to.
because I think this is funny.
Okay,
This is
great.
real
Exasperated. She's exasperated.
Real
Devin's
quick.
not.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
now I'm
I'm
not.
back. I didn't.
great.
The fortune telling wall. That's fine. Hey, there's private sleeper things where we can have a door and like 2 couches and probably some luggage space. What do those cost?
Those are 20 apiece, additional to your 5, because there will
like
be
for a
some meals
friend.
provided. Oh, still the same price? Yes.
Oh, you don't like your friends, huh?
She probably doesn't have any friends, Will. Will, she probably doesn't know.
I don't. I actually have to work here for the child that I have to leave with my sister. I don't ever get to see her because we can barely make ends meet, but great. Whatever.
See, nothing about that is appealing.
I want to cast suggestion on her.
Oh gosh. What does that have to beat?
You
Wisdom
gotta
she
beat
does not
15.
beat it.
15's the number to beat.
She doesn't beat it.
Okay, great. I suggest to her,
Walking to your feet, please.
please.
free upgrade.
No. Please give us a free upgrade to the sleeper car.
I think say something nice to her as well, like almost at the same time. It's like,
Doll face.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, got you. Kevin, you're the most beautiful Karen I've seen. Could you upgrade us?
And she was
privates.
very up in arms the time you came back, and you kind of see her like, well, and she's like, I'm not supposed to.
Oh, I know. I
But-
understand.
I don't know what it is about you. So
It's magical.
she looks at you, eye contact, and presses the button on the thing 3 times that she needs to, rips them, and then she slides it underneath and says, "Have a great trip on Ginger Street's East. Sleep well."
I wink at her and put the tickets in my coat pocket and walk away briskly.
And then the camera will show as you walk away that she like tee-hees into her hand.
Perfect.
Her phone number is written on one of those tickets.
Yeah, I would like to have grabbed the
Joke's
receipt.
on her. I haven't seen a beautiful Karen yet.
Oh, nor do I know what a phone is.
There's only 4 phones in the world. Her
I have a
number
list of
is
people.
4.
I have a list of people who have to show up in in-game, and Karen just got added to it.
You literally have a magic book that lets you communicate with anybody just by them writing their name down. And you're like, fuck this. I would never call you. Goodbye. Bye, Karen.
Bye, Karen.
Hooray for me. Use
Walter Wayne
Karen to
dies.
Karen, bro.
Okay, and so you get on. Here's what I want to happen. We're going into in-game here in this in-game end episode.
We're in the end
I
game.
need you all to roll a perception check for moi.
I
Yeah.
would love to. I would love to, even.
At 11.
A 17 from Lucian.
6.
Sounds about right.
Okay, Lucian, you rolled highest, correct?
Yes, I rolled a 17.
What I'm going to explain to you what you'll see, and then I'll backtrack. And Miss B and William, I'll let you know what you see. What you actually see from this is what you perceive as well. What you see is out your window. You're kind of just waiting for the train to leave. Out your window, that's on the station side, not the land side of this thing. There are 4 men. When I say 4 men, based on their like size, appear to be male. They wear these deep purple robes and a purple hood that's up, and then across their face is all you can see is above their eyes. And they have this purple line that connects what you can see of their forehead down to where the mask is, and then a dot on each side of that. They are carrying this arc-looking item. It's a big arc. It's blue with gold inlays everywhere, and there are these 2 sticks on each side so they can carry it like on the 4 corners. They walk perfectly in stride by your window and beyond. Behind them is this muscular-looking Azamar. He has long brown hair, tan skin, and you notice he has a scar-like tattoo on his bare forearm as he walks closely behind, seeming to scrutinize them. And I don't know if you kind of look back as they walk by you.
Well, let me ask you this. From the very striking imagery here, very distinct looking individuals, does anything they're wearing, any iconography or uniform or anything, can I roll? Is it religious in nature? That would be great. If not,
I will tell you
maybe
this
history?
because it will definitely make sense for you. It's almost like a bing. That I forgot to mention, from across their right shoulder is like a chain that goes across the body down to where there's like a belt they have around these robes, a cloth belt that hangs down,
like a chain,
like a golden chain. In the middle, there's like a medallion, and on it there is this symbol of a foot. You know them to be. They're from Taggart. They're called the King's Foot. And we can get into some more of that later, but you know, coming to mind, you know their name.
I would like to get into it and tell me what to know.
Okay.
You're the boss. No,
Yes.
I'm with you. We'll talk about it, but I want to know.
King's Foot, and then behind is Azamar. You see them, it's too far down at this angle for you to like smash your face against to see what's going on. It's about 15 minutes later as you're sitting there that these 4 individuals get onto this car and they go by you. They do not look left, they do not look right. Their hands are kind of now, this arc is not with them, and their hands are like in their robes as they walk by you. And then you see this Azamar get on behind them, and he's kind of stalking them.
Do I get any sort of anything off of him? Like, I know the other guys have the symbol, but is he wearing anything, or do I recognize anything about this guy? Can I make any kind of check? Can I make an insight check?
Describe yourself.
Oh, shoot!
So tall ass dude, and he's just kind of like holding back. You'll see like a small like medallion on his arm of like Nova, but it's kind of like cracked.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like holding back, just kind of staring him down, but trying to like not let them know that I'm there.
Okay, and I feel like you maybe even sit in the car across from our trio. Like you've bought your own because you want to be away from them, but not too far away. And so maybe you have the car across from our friends here.
Yeah.
And you sit down, and I think you look over to the crew.
I'll look over and just kind of like try to size everybody up. But like, I'll probably like stare more attention at William because he'll probably like seem off to me. While like Miss B, I just don't pay attention.
She's not paying attention to you. It's fine.
That's fine.
Damn! I learned some shit about this guy already, first of all.
Lucian's not sure how he saw any of this. He is blindfolded.
Sensed it.
I assume you sense it more so, and you're like,
yeah, you're right. I would do the old peekaroo.
Shane picks a fucking blindfold character and then just brings it up all the time.
Bro,
Figure that out, DM. You know what? I sympathize, Devin. I know what that's like. Specifically.
and then you.
it's not hard. Whatever.
Do you, and maybe like there is some intense like gazing. I don't know if William happens to stare back at this character.
I mean, no. Absolutely not. It looks unimportant.
I feel like you would, if you saw him through like a glass and there was like a shade, you would just pull it as you stare at him. And then
yeah, I just slowly shut the door to our like private room.
When I peeked, you saw that you said that he had I think you said that you had a cracked medallion of Nova.
Yes.
That you were wearing.
Yes.
And you're staring us down right now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like.
I'm just gonna stand up, walk over to you, touch it with my finger, and cast mending.
And then you hear a conductor say, "All aboard!"
I'm gonna kind of put my hands together in prayer and back away.
And that's where we'll end the episode.
Ooh.
Hey, thanks for playing with Arctic. You did real great, bud. I'm glad you got to enjoy the episode. It was great. No, he's going to be in the next one a whole lot. Hey, that's it. Thank you for being here, everybody. This episode went a little longer than I wanted to, so I'm going to try to keep it short. Brian and I can do my good news story, and take it away, crew.
Hey, if you want to support us on the show, buy shit. No, I'm just kidding. Go to store.lawfulstupid.org and literally buy shit. There's a lot of cool stuff there.
Buying shit doesn't sound pleasant. It's probably really stinky, but you can tell us your thoughts, whether or not they're stinky or pretty good on our Lawful Stupid Discord by going to discord.lawfulstupid.org.
Hey, everybody! Forest fires! They're bad! Stop those fires! Forest fire relief, that's what they're about. They're saying, hey man, these fires come in, we burn all these trees up, we ain't breathing so good, we need more trees, I'm gonna plant them again. So we plant those trees again through Forest Fire Relief, hook them up with your dollars that you roll. I just rolled a 17. Rolled a 17, so $17 goes to Forest Fire Relief to make sure they can do the things that they gotta do.
All right, I'll read comments. And not forget we have a video and people wonder why I'm laughing. You could be a $50 patron and be in these live recordings like these people are, and they're constantly trying to break us and make us laugh in the chat.
And if you're watching the video, you can the little comments come up in the video. You can read them.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Yeah, join us at Patreon.lawfulstupid.org.
Right. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Until next time, we love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. You're right. I didn't mean any offense by it, Devin. I love you. We're going to kiss later. We are going to kiss on the mouth later. All three of us. Avon, you're not invited.
That's fine. I'll go kiss Ginge, which you can't do.
Yeah, you kiss Ginge.
That I'm jealous of.
Well, hold on. You don't know what contracts he signed.
Which I shouldn't do.